Hello everybody, welcome back to Rock 'n' Roll Racing. My name is Andy, coming to you under my salty pseudonym of the Uncommentator. This is episode number 4 of this Rock 'n' Roll Racing Warrior Division difficulty playthrough. We're now going to finish off Drakonis or Drakonis, division letter A. So the second division that we need to complete on this planet before we can move on to the next one. Now, much like the last episode, Division B, we need 2,000 points to be able to move on to the next planet. So without any further ado, let's go straight into the race. So we get a minimum 50% win percentage on these races. That was helpful. And that wasn't helpful. If we get a minimum 50% win percentage on these races, we will move on to the next planet, as I've said. Now, one change already here, as you can see, is, well, one non-change is me being absolutely atrocious at aiming my weapons. But one change here, Rip has upgraded his car. So we've now got 3 air blades on the track. Myself, Grinder, and of course Rip. So one way this is more challenging than it was previously. The second air blade to contend with. I knew I was going to do that. Grinder just to make things interessant. What the hell happened there? Right, I need to be careful because there's no health power-ups left on the board. How am I missing this money every single time? Well, I needed a 50% win percentage. I'm not starting off particularly well, I don't think, here. My concern here is somebody's going to crash into me and I'm going to blow up. The problem is, I'm trying to avoid that. I'm going really, really slowly. We'll just take 3rd place and move on. Ah well, that could have gone a little bit better. Now, once again, if you don't know, if you haven't watched the rest of the series, I'm not playing this on an original Super Nintendo, on an original cartridge, which is why you can see there we've got slightly dodgy graphics. And also where we've got the colour changing grid. That's kind of framing the screen, but the game's exactly the same. I'm just not playing it on the original platform that it was released on. And I'm slightly concerned about, I think I said on another previous episode, I did say that I thought, maybe I made a mistake, but I thought Division B, when you got to Division B, you got different tracks, and at the minute, we've got exactly the same tracks on both planets. So maybe I just made that up, I don't know, but oh, there we go. So I missed the easy ones and I managed to hit that somehow. There you go, goodbye Rip. Rip. Plenty of gold. Yeah, so maybe I just made that up, that you do actually get the same tracks on both divisions. But I thought there was a track on this planet where you could choose which way to go. There was 2 routes on one of the tracks. At least I thought it was, but apparently not, it seems. So I'm missing a lot of this money. Pete's sake. I'm out in front as well, so I don't need to. I'm misusing a boost opportunity there. I don't need to. I could slow down a bit and collect this money. There we go. 10,000 for a win, of course. 7,000 for second, I believe. 4,000 for third. I have let Rip catch up, but not enough. Oh, get the first win with a belt. So how many is that now? It's 500 points, so we're 25% of the way there, a quarter of the way there. Plenty of money. Despite that, I'm not going to upgrade the car. So when we get to the next planet, we can buy a new car, so that's what we're going to do. So I don't think we need to upgrade. Don't need to waste money upgrading the air blade. Let the carnage begin. So we won't do that. I think Drakonis, have you said this planet, Drakonis? I think it sounds like somewhere that could be in Greece. I'm only basing that on the fact. I mean, hi to my Greek viewers that are out there. I'm sure you're out there. Hey, my favourite things happen. Going over get a health power up and run straight over a mine. Not doing that. Yes, hi to all my Greek viewers. I'm only basing that on, like I base most of my theories. It's now boring. Like I base most of my theories, which is on football, because there's a lot of a lot of K's and S's in Greek football, or just Greek geography, I guess. You know, places like Salonika and Heraklis, Mykonos, obviously, Salonika. And then same with the players as well. You've got the likes of Karagounis, or he hasn't played anymore, but there was Karagounis, Socrates, who plays for Arsenal, of course. Pashalakis, the Pauk Salonika goalkeeper. Yeah, I think I've laboured the point about Greece. But yeah, if any Greek viewers watching, please chuck a missile up in Rip, because my goodness me, I've said this before, but I don't know why they seem to. Oh, there we go. They seem to spam their weapons on the first lap, and then not bother after that, and it's rather random. I would say my projectile shooting has improved slightly. Having said that, so far 1 win from 3, so 33.3 recurring win percentage. But we do have 700 points, so we are well on our way to getting the amount of points required. I said as well on the previous episode, I think I said this, that I felt this was the hardest level. On reflection, I'm not sure it is the hardest. It is one of them though, certainly. Maybe not the hardest, although it doesn't help when you're getting blown up. And then when you're running over spikes that you're not actually running over. Yeah, I'm not sure if it is the hardest. If it isn't, what the hell happened there? It's way out in from here, so we need to maybe settle for second. What are you doing, Shred? Yeah, this is certainly one of the hardest. Maybe the last level, the Inferno, I think the planet's called. That is tough at first. Until you get used to it, that is quite a tough one. Then once you're used to it, it's not too bad. What the grinder was about to blow, he must have gone over a health power-up or something. Either that or just seeing things. A bit of good driving there. I do say so myself. Now, if he just rams a load of missiles at me, there's not a lot I can do about it. But, well, because we didn't give in on that race, because we managed to pinch a win there. Right, 1100 points, so we're well over halfway. Well, we're not well over halfway, we're over halfway, and not quite halfway through the races. I do think this game doesn't get a lot of. I don't know if it gets a lot of mainstream kind of love. I do like this game. Obviously, this is quite what you could call a competitive space. The kind of kart racing style games. Obviously, the likes of Mario Kart and. I mean, it's not quite as cartoony as Mario Kart, but like I said, Mario Kart, Crash Team Racing, it's a bit more micro machines, I would say, than it is similar to those two games. But I think you get the idea. All of a sudden, I'm a missile. I did once say I put the missing missile, but not at the minute. Absolutely nailing every one. Cheers, Grinder. You did me a favour there, buddy. If you could not shoot me, that'd be fabulous. I'm getting bored of running over mines. I will eventually. I think I have done this actually, but I will eventually complete a race without going over a mine. See you later. The jumping boost seems to be immune to that part of this track. Which is rather annoying. Don't blow me out. Blow me up. Just win, man. Just win. There we go. And the lack of a top speed boost that my character's got is costing me, as it did there. But hey ho. Right, halfway through, and we're over halfway to the point, so 2 wins and we guarantee progression to the next planet. We'll have that money. Dear Rip. Right, that's what I've been trying to get. That's why, what just happened there, that's why I hang back at the beginning. Let them all blow each other up, I blow the remaining one up and then you're away. Fortunately, like I said, because of the lack of the top speed, Rip will probably catch me up. But, can only do what we can do. And keep avoiding this green slime, or whatever it is that slows you down. And we're good. That was a bit better, jumping there. He's catching me up as I suspected he would. Yeah, I think tracks where there's long straights are annoying. Tracks where there's long straights are not my friend. We need curvy tracks, I think. How quick was he going there without using a boost as well? Right. Stick a missile up in. Should be able to now take the V. There we go. Ooh, got the win there.
Scores a first place knockout.
Right, how many left? 6. So okay, 4 more races. 300 points required. $300,000 in the kitty.
Let the carnage begin.
The cat's got money in the kitty at the minute, which is nice.
Grinder is about to blow.
Good.
Grinder
This thing for him.
Rip
Never over a mile that last lap. On that last race. I've run over one this time.
Rip fades into lap.
Any chance of a health power up? Nope, we're okay. Could have done if I'm not slowed down.
Wipe out.
Sometimes when you're about to blow up, sometimes you're best at just doing it. Do it now and then you can catch up. It's rather irritating that, for Pete's sake. Not as irritating as that. It's rather irritating when you hit the other car and you lose health because of it. I wonder if the I think the AI does as well. To be fair, what a shot that was. If I do say so myself. Boring now. It's now really getting boring. Not that it ever wasn't. Not that it bothers me so much going over the mine, but it really does. Rich just gone. No, he hasn't. What about that? It's irritating again. Don't blow me up, Shred. I'm battling back here.
Last lap. Grinder fades into lap.
More mines to circumnavigate.
Cat lights him up.
See you later.
Grinder was lost out there.
And a victory.
Fades into lap.
Power slide over the line to
Cat scores
celebrate that.
knockout.
If you pick your spots, you can kind of strategically win some of these races. I mean, you can do it a lot, to be fair as well, but
Green flag drop.
and a good shot. All of a sudden, like I said, my missiles seem to be hitting.
Grinder is about to blow.
Right, come on.
Rip jams into first.
What the hell was that?
Rip fades into lap.
Time to blow Grinder up, but I should have health power or something. Shred gone.
Grinder is dominating the race.
Just put the health on the racing line, I would. Keep shoving rockets up in there until...
Red was lost out there. Grinder is about to blow.
I said this on Division B, but it's annoying that that particular part of the track
Cat powers up.
doesn't seem to... the better jumping... Come on. The better jumping that I have, it still gets slowed down there, which is irritating. Doesn't seem to slow the AI down. Ooh, missed that one.
Into first. Last lap.
Right, if you could blow up, that would be great. Oh, hello. That's really getting dull now.
Wipe out.
Okay. Take Grinder out as well, that'd be fabulous. Unfortunate. Now I'll pinch to second place. I think that should now be enough. What a rip. Rip through us there to get the win. And there we go, 2,300 points, so I think we did enough last time. So now what we could do if you wanted to do is advance the level, but I'm not going to do that, because I don't really see the point, unless you're trying to do a speed run. We might as well do as many races as we can to get as much money as we can. And like I said, 2 races to go here, and then on the next planet I will be able to get a car upgrade. Can't remember what the next planet's called. It looks like Earth, I know that, when you're flying to it. and also the boss guy, the guy in the purple guy, Rage Ward. Although I think for some reason Larry pronounces it Reed Ward, but it's spelt Rage. Ooh, that was close. That was also not. That was close. Okay, that couldn't have gone much worse. Jammed into the wall and then that was a good bit of driving, I felt. Almost made up for the terribleness beforehand. Jammed into the wall and then bouncing off into the... Hey, there we go. Just blow me up. I've got to get blown up now. I've got time to recover. Because I don't want to get blown up, but... There we go. It's inevitable, so let's just get it out of the way. There goes Shred. Shouldn't finish last at least. Last but not least. Or least but not last. Should have said we missed some money, but oh well. Planet's starting to... This planet's a bit of a grinder, isn't it, to be honest? Hey, there we go. More mines. Why not? Well, rip on a bit of a roll. Right, last race. So 2,400 points. Yeah, we've got enough. We just need to complete this, and we can move on.
The stage is set. The green flag drops.
Move along now. Hold up the line. That was such a bad impression. How did he talk, Officer Barbrady? One thing I do know is it wasn't like that. And he didn't say moving up that. What did he say? Nothing. He said nothing to see it, didn't he? But what the hell was that impression? I have no idea. One thing I do know is boosting up the wall. Never a good idea. How much armour has Grinder got? Finally. We needed that. Hello, Rip. All of a sudden now you've got... Look how much quicker. All of a sudden now you've got a car. You're actually quite competitive. A bit of money dotted about there, so... Yeah, I keep saying it, but the jump boost seems to work when it wants. Just remember that one. There we go. Thank you, that actually helped. That didn't help. Getting into mine then and completely missed. How far behind is Rip? Right, is it the bottom right bit of this? He does. It's going to be second place for Shred. Yes, it is. Nice way to finish. More dodgy graphics coming up here for some reason on the Captain Braddock screen. Yep, sit down, strap in and shut up, which is his way of saying, well then, you've got enough points, we can move on. So the spaceship sets off to the next planet, which looks a little bit like Earth. So we'll leave Drakonis, or Drakonis, or whatever it was called, with Rip and Shred in tow, as they seem to be an enemy planet. They must keep getting enough points as well to move on. Which is quite impressive, considering, especially for Shred. And we land on Bogmire. Okay. Right, so we're going to take on Bogmire in the next episode, so we'll wrap this one up now. We'll buy a new car as well in the next episode, so that's something to look forward to. So thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, then please like and share the video. You can also leave a comment as well if you are that way inclined. Also, if you check out the rest of the playlist, I don't know when I'm going to upload it, but there will be a full playlist completing the entire run of this game. Also, if you head on over to the channel, The Uncommentator, you will find plenty of other games. Well, I say plenty. Use the term plenty loosely. You will find other games that I play through for you to enjoy. So tune in next time. I'm going to be taking on Bogmire. But until we get to that point, for now, it is sayonara.